What's up, Facebook Live? I just got back. I was teaching an 8-year-old. I have an 8-year-old student, and I was teaching him Spanish, working with him. And guys, the one thing that 8-year-olds do, the one thing they do that adults tend not to do is imitate. Literally, we're playing Connect 4, okay? Playing the board game, and we're playing a little bit of checkers. Trying to explain, and I'm trying to help him understand the strategy of how to win, because I kept winning, because I'm better. So I'm trying to teach him the strategy to help him get better. I'm trying to teach him, but I'm teaching him 50, 60, 70% in Spanish and using gestures and pointing. And he's copying. He's like, oh, okay, aquí. I was like, yeah. I was like, si tú vas acá. He's like, si yo vas acá. And he's just copying, imitating, trying everything. And it's funny, he's actually understanding a lot of what I'm saying just by imitating and validating that he understood what I was saying. So a really, really, really important thing. I want to pound this in. I've already made an Instagram story. I made a Snapchat story. Now we're on Facebook Live. I want to pound this in. I'm recording this for freaking YouTube. I want to pound this into everyone's brain. Imitation is your friend. Imitate. Don't worry if you sound silly. It is your friend. Copy. Imitate. It will help you. I'm telling you, imitation, that's where it's at. Imitation. I'm going to pound that in. Imitation is where it is at, my friends. It's where it's at.
I need an angel to save me from myself, holding my savior, keep my heart upon the shelf. Do you remember the things we said, the things we felt, calling forever, forever.
Ça va? Ah, tu m'entends là? Est-ce que tu peux m'entendre? Est-ce que tu peux m'entendre? Je trouve que les enfants, ils apprennent les langues un peu différemment que les adultes. Parfois, je lui explique des choses, en espagnol, et lui, il me copie, il m'imite. Il fait genre, par exemple, si en français je dis, ah, si toi tu vas ici, tu vas perdre. Si je dis ça, il va dire, ah, tu vas perdre. So he points himself and he goes, ah, tu vas perdre. Et je dis, oui, je vais perdre. Il fait, ah, je vais perdre. Oui, comme ça. Il fait, ah, ok. Et maintenant il sait que je vais perdre, c'est I'm gonna lose. You're like, hey, you wanted to sort of quote unquote just break a lot of the stigma that there's a mental illness. Like, what did you mean by that? Like, what did you want to share with people? What were you wanting to do? I just finished a really interesting live stream, and there's some really cool things that came out of it that I wanted to share with the peeps on Instagram. So, thing number one, language learning is a measurable skill. That is so important. And I think it really helps to study a language in a way where you can measure your progress. Whether that means you record every 5th lesson, whether that means you use streaks on Memrise or other language learning apps, whether it means you track the number of words you're learning per day, whatever it is, you need to track it and measure it so you can actually see your progress over time and motivate yourself. The other one here was similar to that, is just focusing on progress and having coping mechanisms to actually help you in the tough times. So when you're struggling with learning a language, when you're stressed, when you're finding it hard, having some coping mechanisms to make it easier really matters and really helps a lot.
like the sky along the way.
Just doing some cold calling here right now, or rather cold emailing while listening to some music. And it's funny, and what I'm about to say is very common sense, but I'm saying it more to reinforce it to myself. It's crazy, right? When I put my time into a specific thing, it drives or it creates results in that specific area. So if I put a lot of time into my videos, people like my videos. I make good videos. People watch the videos. There's good responses on the videos, etc. If I put time into growing my audience, right? So if I'm cold calling people for collaborations, that kind of thing, my audience grows. More people find me, right? Right now I'm spending more time. It's actually crazy. This is super crazy. We're gonna get really nerdy here, a very channel and kind of more business nerdy, but it's funny. I was looking at, I was doing some prep. Every Sunday I do some prep for the upcoming week, and I was looking at some numbers. It was crazy that 2 weeks ago, we grew like crazy. Lots of new people found me. I think it was like 60 plus, it might have been 60. I think it was 60 new people found me, and 60 new people brought into my audience, right? Into my audience. Last week, very different. Last week was like 10 people or 14 people. No, it was 14 people, but I found lots of new students. So this week is a heavy teaching week and a heavy week of having lots of students and teaching lots of people. And that was because I'd spent so much time on doing this cold emailing, cold calling, trying to land students, doing sponsorship deals, doing all that kind of stuff. So it's just interesting, right? It's just interesting for me to reinforce that and say that out loud, because it just sort of, one of the things that I struggle with sometimes, just the self-confidence, right? Having confidence in myself to be able to achieve the different things that I'm trying to achieve, whether it's with this or whether it's with other things as well. But just seeing that connection to go, wow, I put time into looking for students, I found more students. I put time into growing the audience grew. So it's really just improving my self-confidence and just pointing something out, saying it on camera to point it out to myself. Now look, Azren, when you're putting time into something, you're seeing progress. That area is moving forward. So really right now it's just figuring out, well, not figuring out, it's just me making sure I just double down on the hours and make sure I'm putting in the hours and the effort into the things that I want to see move, and make sure I'm conscious and very aware of what I want to improve, what I want, where I want to take things. So yeah, just keep going with the cold calling here.